Happy Friday. Well, we've made it to the end of our week, and a cooler start is in store for us this morning, but that sunshine already making its way to us across the 4 states. Windows and more Tarakan, look at it coming in this morning. Warmer temperatures are on the way. We are expected to be in the 60s and upper 50s for our highs, near 70s by the end of our weekend into early next week. Looking at about 40 degrees in Joplin, 41 in Miami, and then as we get off to our north, we're seeing some 30s on the board as well. We will be increasing today, but you're going to need that jacket. We're nice and dry on our female first alert Doppler. Feeling though like the 30s amongst the area. We are going to see these winds increase for today. Breezy conditions are anticipated. Expect some gusts close to about 25 miles an hour. We'll see those start to drop off this evening, and then as we get into tomorrow afternoon, we'll see some gusts close to about 15 to 20 miles an hour. A cold front is making its way to the region. Now, this cold front is what's stirring up a lot of these breezier conditions for today, dragging in some gusts close to about 25 to 30 miles an hour. Once the system moves in, it really won't impact us too much besides the winds. We'll see some cooler overnight lows. That colder air will advect into the region tonight. Then the system will move out the way, and then we'll be left off with some high pressure. Upper level ridging will be building in from the eastern axis, and as it does, that'll keep us nice and dry. We will also see some higher temperatures in the 60s, near 70s by Sunday. Some breezes will be making their way back to us, especially as a trough moves in from the northwest. That'll start to progress towards the area, and then also might see a little bit of precipitation to our south by Sunday morning, just due to some of that shortwave energy, if enough moisture and lift is stirred up. It won't be too much rain by any means. Biggest rain chances for us are next Tuesday. We're about a 30% chance right now for precipitation. But looking at our temperatures, unseasonably warm right now. 50s for tomorrow. We're also in the 50s and 60s today, but right here Sunday and Monday is where we're looking at those temperatures get close to the 70s. Also going into Tuesday, even when we start to drop off slightly back into the 50s by the midpoint mark of next week, still going to be above average, and that is tracking right here over the next 6 to 10 days. Not only just our temperatures, but our rain chances. So more rain is anticipated to come in, desperately in need of the rain. We could use some of that, so we'll be keeping our fingers crossed that we could see some help with all the drought we've been experiencing across the 4 states. But our highs for today, we're looking at some 50s and 60s on the board, around 60 in Joplin, 56 in Nevada, also 63 in Veneta. But then as we track into this evening, those lows are going to drop into the 20s tonight, keeping us below average. Now here's a look at your here's a look at your case of forecast from local weather authority. We're going to see highs today, almost, right?